Well. If it isn't the internet's favorite deep-fried delusionist back on her bullshit. Welcome back to Aren't You Exhausted? The only show where we sip the tea, fact-check the mess, and dare to ask the question, at your big age, why are you still like this? But before we begin, let me give a quick shout out to the fabulous channel members, Kalari C, Tiffany Joy, Big Titty Pretty Bitch, and Secret Squirrel. The real ones who know a red flag when it's begging for kibble. Now, let's dive into the Kuwaiti cat crisis, or as I like to call it, the curious case of the kitten klepto and her chicken fried conscience. So Chantal, aka Foodie Beauty, live streams herself chomping on a pyramid of fried chicken with her hubby Sala, because nothing says humanitarian like a public mukbang. And then suddenly she reveals her new co-star, a tiny little malnourished kitten, plucked from the streets like a winning lottery ticket, like something out of Willy Wonka. But here's the catch, and girl, there's always a catch. This kitten wasn't technically alone. It had a mother and it had a sibling that were also in pretty much the same condition. The situation needed empathy, nuance, a vet, and what we got instead was donations. Because when Chantal sees a sickly animal, she doesn't see suffering, she sees super chats. She sees PayPal donations. She sees Venmos. Any of this kind of sounding familiar? That's because we've been here before. Remember when donations were meant for her sickly Canadian cat? And she ended up funneling that money into her new Egyptian boyfriend situationship? Yeah. Pattern recognized. Then enter PAWS Kuwait, a legitimate rescue organization, doing the work that Chantal thinks can be covered with a filter and a rage stream. And their response? No, ma'am. No exceptions. No scam. According to PAWS and their rescuer, Sanaya, please forgive me if I'm butchering that name, the entire feline family, yes, even the stable, allegedly invisible mom, was rescued and fully vetted on PAWS Kuwait's dime. No donations were asked for, no cash apps flashed, just responsible action. And they've gone full legal on this, filing complaints with social affairs, preparing court documents, and publicly stating, if you took that kitten for clout and coin, we're coming for you. And your dusty, crusty man too. Sorry, Sala.
No, we never did, and we never will make fun of her weight, how she looks like, and whatever. It's like it's relevant, how she looks like and how much she weighs. We are notified the authorities, and already been one complaint was already been submitted to the social affairs, and it will be forwarded to the public prosecutor, inshallah, within tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. And now we are after Salah, her husband Salah. Now we are after him. Let her say whatever she wants to say. If she's really in Canada, if she's really not innocent, not guilty, then why running away? She should stay, she should face the charges, she should submit all the invoices and receipts that she claims that she has, and face the charges, okay, and confront all the charges. But instead, she fled, like she's saying that she's in Canada. Why you fleeing? Why you fleeing? That means she knows what she did and how much money she made out of those animals. She knows very well. That's why she fled.
Meanwhile, Chantal, she's out here issuing 5 contradictory statements an hour. First it was, we saved the kitten. Then the mom wasn't there. Then, okay, she was, but whatever. Then PAWS should be thanking me. And finally, I'm taking a break from social media. Followed by 4 more posts. Girl, break where? Your thumbs? Girl, where is this break that you said you were taking? Let's be clear. None of this is about Islamophobia, trolls, or people being jealous of your glow up on social media. It's about the law. Kuwaiti law. I know, shocking. Kuwait doesn't give a damn about how good your intentions were. If you collected donations as a foreigner without proper authorization, that's not a mistake. That's a crime. Just ask the imam who got arrested for it. And he didn't even have a mukbang channel. Foodies Defense? Well, I offered to give them money. Sweetie, this isn't a thrift store return policy. You don't get to uncommit fraud. Also, let's address the I'm not intimidated energy. That might sound tough behind a Canadian Wi-Fi signal, but the moment she thought that there may be actual legitimate consequences, she noped out of Kuwait like it was a salad bar. PAWS Kuwait, meanwhile, has been doxxed, threatened, called slurs, and harassed, and yet has still stayed professional. They clarified facts, kept receipts, and made it very clear this isn't about clout. This is about protecting animals and prosecuting fraud. And to the Kelly Barbella 6587s of the world, simping in the comments with, you were totally transparent. Honey, transparency requires proof. Going live for 2 minutes outside of an animal hospital doesn't prove that you paid for anything. PAWS did, with documentation and real vet records. Also, the you just made an innocent mistake narrative. The only innocent thing here was that kitten, which Chantal used for views, then discarded when it stopped paying in pity clicks.
We are dealing legally with people asking for illegal donations for the cat. Like, what? I hope they're not referring to me, because I did not do that whatsoever. Like, what? If we take her, will you guys help us? Like, for real? $50, thank you. Okay, maybe we should take her. They will help us, they said. Start a GoFundMe? No, we could just do my PayPal if you guys want to send money to the she's okay, Yalla, Cage.
Salah, please stop her.
Cage, don't listen, just if you guys thank you so much for the super chats. If you guys want to I'm gonna pin my PayPal after. Just hang on for a minute because I know I'm gonna put my PayPal after so we can directly get the money. Just if you guys want to help, because like you know that helping cats are expensive. I don't want to sound cheap, but thank you so much for everyone who donated to. We'll get these super chats next month. So anyway, if you guys want to help out, because the vet's going to be a bit costly. It's just an unexpected expense. I know, you know, we're going to do our best. But if you want to help, that's my PayPal. Wolf Pop! Oh my gosh!
What? What
I donated $100.
Oh, dankeschön. Thank you so much, Wolf Pop.
Thank you, guys.
I mean, just think of this rationally. She fled Kuwait knowing she did wrong and digging a deeper hole for herself with her interactions she's had so far in rebuttals to this rescue and what they're doing, and left Salah to have to deal with this on his own and perhaps even be taken back to Syria, as well as leaving Julia behind. So, I guess that didn't quite pan out for her the way she had hoped. And all this shit talking is just deflection and trying to further scam her viewers that are so gullible at this point into some sympathy donations so that she may get a place in Canada. So what have we learned? When you turn every charitable act into content, people are going to question your motives. When you take donations without legal consent and legal backing, they're gonna investigate. And when you flee the scene faster than you can say inshallah, they're gonna assume you have something to hide. To the real animal advocates out there, keep receipts, stay loud, and never trust someone who uses a struggling creature as a prop. This has been Aren't You Exhausted? And I am your biggest back bitch host, Ashley. And I want to remind you that good intentions don't overwrite bad behavior. Now go hydrate, log off, and for the love of ethics, leave the damn street cats alone, Chantal.
on, kid. Teeth aren't so good this side. Some rotten teeth on this side, yeah. This side's better. One of these teeth is causing her pain. That's why they